Yeah, we have.
So yeah, the road should go off to the left here and go down Mantor, but it's called the Shivering Mountain. It's moved. The road all just broke up, so we have to take the old road.
Oh, so that's why they call it. That's why they call it the Shivering Mountain.
Yeah.
It just
moved. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do a sharp bend in a minute, which goes off the line of the road because we have to take the old
cattle road.
The old cattle road. Yeah.
Oh, is that what you're talking about over there?
Yeah, we have to go down there.
Far out. That looks like a huge subsidence over there.
But the main road goes that way. It goes down there, but it's all collapsed down there.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah.
We have to go this way.
Just a random horse. Mind the pedestrian.
Want to drive Stone Walls?
Yeah. Look at all that.
This is where they mine Blue John.
Stone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Semi-precious stone.
Yep. I gotta check just to make sure it's not like some kind of cheese. Oh wow. Lambs in the fields.
Yeah, spring.
Yeah. So is that road that way actually closed?
Yes.
Okay, so it's only open for
I'll
just...
show you sometime. There's 6-foot drops in the road.
Oh, that's nice.
So if you try to drive over it, it might be interesting.
Yeah, I've got to get used to driving like this in this tight road.
Yeah, you've got to watch out for the sheep as well. That's the...
Oh yeah, far out. It just... Okay.
Yeah, they just wander around.
Yeah, fair enough. You know, I mean, they're hungry. Oh, I like this. This is cool. Yeah, I'm generally pretty good with spatial awareness, but this is a whole nother level. Oh, far out. It's like Cheddar Gorge down south.
So better. It's up north.
Yeah, alright, I'll give you that one. And if you go down to Cheddar Gorge, they'll speak to you with the West Country accent. I'll have to get you to mark out where this is on the map so I can bring people down here. Wow, that's cool. This is another thing I like about the UK. When you're driving places, it's more interesting. Because you drive around Australia and it's all fun. In the States to an extent too. You take some of those mountain passes in the States, you'll have hair standing on end. But in Australia, everything's pretty flat, so it's all fairly straightforward.
You can go underground in a boat there on an underground river, which takes you through the caves where they mine the Blue John, which is quite cool.
Again, we'll make a note of this. That's pretty cool. I know a few people who probably like that.
We're going to the town of Castleton at the bottom here, and on the right hand side there's another cave that you can go into, which is the biggest cave in Europe.
In Europe?
It's imaginatively called the Devil's Arse.
Okay, self-explanatory.
And that isn't just slang, that is on the sign for the place.
That'd be an interesting status update. Today I went into the Devil's Arse. Don't read into that.
So that's where the main road should come down.
Back that way?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So I guess that's the castle up there.
That's Peveril Castle, yeah.
Yes.
That's the Devil's Arse.
Alright. Yeah. I'll have to come back here and explore all this. I'm sort of used to it. Like I said, I can do it. That's not a problem. I just gotta start doing it regularly. Ah, yeah, the Blue John shop. if anything, it's it's not so much enjoying small roads. It's just being observant to people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these small towns, the road is the sidewalk. This is common sense stuff, really.
You've just got a lot more traffic on small.
Yeah. 3 cars all at once. This must be rush hour. Archaeology going on there.
Bit of a dig.
I think I recognize some of those people. I've watched all the seasons of Time Team.
Oh,
so
Tony Robbins.
Yep. Yeah. Well, Phil Harding, he's the best on that one.
They are determined to find a Roman villa. Found a little bit of pot, so therefore it's a Roman villa.
Yeah. What was it?
That could be a mosaic tile.
1 stone, 2 stones, a wall, 3 stones, a manor or villa, 4 stones is a Roman palace. I think that's the ruling that they came up with, and they did that.
You're gonna have to drink that gin.
Not on my own. No, not on my own. I usually mix it. I mean, I've gotten. I usually mix it with lemonade. So that's usually how I have it.
Into hope.
It's like a railway bridge as well, more so. Depends on what bridge.
Yeah, it's the line to the cement works.
Oh, really?
So that's what was Blue Circle Cement.
Okay, cool.
Which is the main industry in this area.
Yep.
Tourism.
Yep. Well, Blue Circle Cement. For tourism.
No, not for tourism.
Oh, okay.
People don't go to cement works now.
Okay. I was gonna say, I met a guy working at what they call Bunnings, which is B&Q, effectively.
Yes.
In Australia, and he was like, what he did for his holiday was to go to a company called John Holland, and what John Holland do, or were known for, is fiber cement sheet fencing. That was his holiday. That was his bucket list.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
takes all sorts. So.
Next, and then we'll climb up to Sheffield.
Go through what next?
Hathersage.
I'm sure I'll see the sun.
Yeah.
Soon enough. Yeah, that's one of the things another thing of England is that you'll go through some areas like this which are quite gentle, but then you go through areas like back there where all of a sudden it's like city of pants. Yeah, and then you're back to gentle again. It's like you don't know what's going to happen next.
Don't know what's around the bend.
Ah, it's very true.
It's good.
Hathersage.
Yeah.
How'd you say Hathersage?
Hathersage.
I'm going to try and get used to pronouncing some of these things this way. So I don't seem like such a foreigner. Mind you, in most cases, being the foreigner is a good idea sometimes. Boy, what are you doing? Oh, I'm not from around here. Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
I'll just tell you to get back behind the bar.
No, I'm not Australian.
I forgot you were an American, Brett.
I'm an American. much storage you have on your phone?
Loads.
Okay, that's fine. Just check.
Yeah. Just tell whoever's watching they've got another hour of this to go here.
Yeah, it'll be a while. Well, the easiest way to do it, I'll probably, it's like in case if you give me the file for it, I'll probably end up putting it on YouTube. Probably the easiest way to share
I
it.
can upload it to Facebook and just tag it.
Yes, that's true as well.
But then that'll just take all day to upload.
Nah, YouTube be faster.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
I'll YouTube it and send you the link. Job done.
Or that. Do what everyone else does and put 10-hour loops of the same video.
Or a 30-minute journey on a London tube train with a fixed camera, staring at the carriage and not out of the window.
Gosh. This is another thing I look forward to get back into as well. I used to do a lot of bird watching when I lived here. You go to Australia, there's only about 5 birds you can see.
Yeah.
So coming back here again, I think will be really good for that. It'd be nice to see some wildlife.
Yeah, there's a lot in the settled area.
Yeah.
There's a lot up there. And no poisonous spiders.
No, that's true as well.
In fact, nothing poisonous at all. Apart from a daddy longlegs, which is too small to worry about.
Well, they're not really poisonous.
They would be if they could bite you, but they can't.
No, that's a myth. That's a myth. Mythbusters proved it. And everyone knows Mythbusters law. Can't believe they've been doing it for 14 years. Wow.
So that's the other road to Sheffield. This is Winnet's Pass that we've just been on. And Snake Pass is that way.
Okay.
You can take either. Both get you to the same point.
So we just went down Winnet's Pass.
Yeah, that was Winnet's.
Okay.
And then there's the Woodhead Pass as well, which is that's where the railway tunnel gets its name from.
Right. So Woodhead's back that way somewhere.
Woodhead is further north.
Oh, it's over that way.
But because we're coming into the south of the city, we go to the southern pass. So the most southerly pass is the Winnet's Pass. The one in the middle is Snake, and the one in the north is Winnet's.
Okay, so so just so I know, because obviously I don't have a map I can look at, I'm trying to figure it out. But so we left Manchester, and we've headed directly or kind of southeast, southeast, and now we're going back up
east.
So.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Well, we're going up to Sheffield.
Yeah, so Sheffield's kind of in that direction.
Yeah. Sheffield is directly east from Manchester. There's 3 main roads from Sheffield to Manchester, top, middle and bottom. But because we're coming into the south of Sheffield, we've taken the southerly pass.
Okay.
And then when you leave, you'll go up the M1 to the M62, up to Bradford, then from Bradford into Keighley to Skipton, Skipton to Settle.
Well, I go to Skipton, I go up to a little town called Melham.
Oh, Melham, yeah.
So I'm in Melham for the week.
Yeah. While you look for somewhere in Settle.
Yeah. Organize somewhere. So,
yeah.
Or look. So we'll find out tomorrow what happens.
Right, so this is Hathersage.
Oh, I thought we went through that already. Hathersage.
Underneath the railway line again, just because we like doing that.
Oh man, I just love the fact that the railway lines are just everywhere here. And Australia is like, you know where all the lines are because there's only 2. Yeah, there's the main line that comes from the east, and then there's and then there's the main line that goes south to the main freight areas, and that's kind of it. So, but here it's like this is main line from here to here to here to here to here to here. This is like a very idyllic. So we're in Yorkshire now.
This is still Derbyshire.
Okay, so we're in North Derbyshire then.
Yeah.
Because Sheffield's in South Yorkshire, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll enter Sheffield before we get into Sheffield, if that makes sense. Because a lot of Sheffield is within the Peak District National Park.
Right.
So you'll see a sign saying "Welcome to Sheffield," but you'll still be in the middle of some fields.
Okay. Squeeze point. that's fair enough. I just wasn't sure. So, I mean, where I'm back in the States, we have chains. So.
Yeah.
But then again, I haven't done much snow driving in the States. So you just get your tires changed effectively, or no, you say all weather tires. So
you can get all weather tires, which are really chunky grip, but they're good for summer as well.
So yeah, you just get your tires changed just before winter. You see these corners coming up and you see this truck that's coming around and you're like, ah!
Yeah, you just give way to them.
Yes, yes. Make space. Make way, make way. Oh, man. Again, like I said, I love these little towns. I mean, everything's built where they can fit it.
Yeah.
Not where it's convenient, really.
This wall gets hammered in the winter.
As in smashed into by cars.
Yeah.
This is escarpment up the top there.
Let's go climbing on if you feel like.
Well, I'm in the rock climbing. Not free climbing, but rock climbing. So, there's a guy I know who's moved down to Perth. He's originally from, he's Scottish born, but he spent a lot of his life in the Blackpool area. So he's done rock climbing, stuff like that. He's very good with his hands. He works at the hospital building custom wheelchairs for patients. So everything from scratch and all that kind of stuff. So very good metal worker.
It's a nice view if you go that way, almost behind us when we go around this corner. You see down the valley. You see the railway line going down the middle of the valley.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's some rocks up in front here first.
And then the view will go. This is called Surprise View because as you come around that corner, that you see down the valley.
Yep. It's a logical naming.
And the landscape is quite different on this side of the rock. Because now you're into head and moorland. So if you come up here in autumn, all of this is bright purple.
All the heather. Yep.
And in summer, there's little sand lizards that live around here.
Oh no, not lizards. It's escarpments, rock outcroppings. My sister would be all into this. I was gonna say we better introduce you.
Hi.
This is Richard, Rick, the other one. Like I said, there's 3 now in the UK that we got to deal with because there's Richard and Hattons as well.
Oh yes?
Yes.
Richard, and Richard.
Yeah, the 3 R's. Reading, writing, and arithmetic. This is also very important. Oh, this is going to be fun. My first car was a BMW. Very good fun. 1993. It was a 118S. Very nice little 2-door coupe. Red.
I like the 118s.
Wow.
The rock arrangement on the left here, just as we go into Sheffield, this rock arrangement here is called Toad's Mouth. It's actually, if you look at it front on, it looks like a frog. Okay. Just this thing here looks like.
Oh yeah. Whoop! Yeah, there we went. There's a sheik in that car. Did you see that? Some guy went around with white linen. Looked like he just jumped out of Dubai. It's interesting when you fly Qatar Airlines. On every single time they show you the when it goes to the map view, it always shows you where Mecca is. every view, it always shows you where Mecca is.
Yeah.
So
you know which way to face.
yes. And then there's always a message that comes up every about 10 minutes that says, please don't get on the floor to pray. Just sit in your chair. Otherwise, yeah, we'll trip over you.
Just coming up to the place where Sheffield starts, really. This is Fox House.
Yep.
Fox House Inn, just here. Been here a few years.
Looks like it. says it all. Oh damn, get past it. Oh, really?
Nissan Leaf.
What's worse, the fact that it's light blue or the fact that the badge has been changed to be silver?
Electric cars really shouldn't go out to the city.
Oh, that's right. That's an electric car, isn't it?
Yeah. Looks like it's running out of charge with the speed it's going.
He turned his lights on. That's the problem.
He turns the aircon on, he'll just stop.
He can't roll the window down either. That'll really ruin
Wind
his...
resistance.
Yeah. He has to wait till he goes downhill. Yeah, I don't... no. I think Tesla are the only company I've seen that really make really good electric cars. One of our customers has one. Oh, amazing. The whole dash is one-piece screen electronics.
Yeah.
And there's a middle console that comes out as well. It's all touchscreen electronics. Because you don't... There's nothing here. There's no engine, so it's just all open in the front. Very, very cool.
Wow.
Imagine there'd be a bit of this. I get it. There's some roads where there's points where you know you can overtake people, but you get there and then there's like 3 people just spread out enough that you can't, and you're like, no, rather not.
You'll be able to see Sheffield now in the valley as we go around the corner. It's a bit misty today. You should be able to see it. It's better at night because it all twinkles.
And all the lights show up and everything. Yeah. Oh wow, all the heath up there. Yeah, there we go. Open the doors a bit. She looked like she was contemplating what to turn off.
I like the fact that the bus is now stuck behind it, is that me?
Poetry in motion, I think.
Oh, yeah. And actually the cyclist is going faster than that one.
Yeah, it's very true, actually. Yeah, you know you've had it when the cyclist overtakes you.
Yeah.
Downhill. Well, uphill too, for that matter.
Do you watch Top Gear at all?
Oh,
The old episodes of Top Gear.
Oh, I've got all of them.
There you go, there's Sheffield.
All over there. Yeah, no, I've got all the episodes of Top Gear, one of my favorite shows of all time. Again, the typical British attitude just works on that show. No other country's been able to do it just because it just doesn't work. Yeah, I don't want to have a van because I know I'm going to want to drive properly. So that's why I'm thinking I'll probably, after I get settled, probably look at getting. No, I'd get like a Golf or a really nice Ford Focus with a sporty hatch.
Yeah.
I'd get something like that because I don't want to get anything big. Because I mean, some of these roads are quite tight, but something that's got a nice bit of sport to it. I'm still contemplating the Ford Mustang at this point, just because I know
Might be
really
wide for these roads.
No, it's actually a little bit. They've designed it to be a bit thinner.
Oh.
It's because they wanted to sell it in Europe.
But it's a micro.
No. No. I said a good car. They're great if you just want something to run around in, but if you want to have something you want to have fun in, and if you're more of a driving person, as opposed to driving for the sake of driving.
I know exactly what you mean. The last vehicle I had was the Seat Leon FR.
Oh gosh.
Which was alright. Good drive.
It gets you around.
No. I did have my own car.
Okay.
And then when I got the first fleet vehicle, I just sold it.
Yep.
So we're coming into Worlow now.
Worlow.
Which is the extremities of the city.
Sounds like a town that's been absorbed by the...
Yeah.
I like how we're still in, just coming into Sheffield, but we're still getting all this, like you said, we're still in the countryside effectively. And there's woodland and fields and stone walls.
And the worst disguised telephone transmitter in the world.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
It's hard not to.
There it is.
The fake tree. Or the Google tree.
The Google tree. Wow, mind you, that's actually got leaf texture to it. There's one, I used to always remember this when you're going on the line, because I lived in Hazelmere, south of Guildford, and we used to go between Hazelmere and Guildford quite regularly. So we take the train. And there's a massive mast, like one of the big Radiocom ones, and they've made it to look like a Scots pine. So it's painted brown metal all the way up with some fake branches popping out every so often as it goes up, and it stands out like a sore thumb. Mind you, in the States they go one better, and they look quite good because they have the same kind of mast again, which is rod with the things at the top, but they make them look like the palm trees. And they actually, if you the only way you can tell it's different is the fact that it's straight, perfectly straight, and then the other ones are a little bit wonky. But it does actually look, because they've added texture to it, so it looks like a palm tree. Except then you look at the top and you go, those leaves are very round looking,
perfect,
domed. So, I guess someone's gonna park there and talk about the equipment here. As you do.
Coming out of Burlow and into Ecclesall. And you'll start to see the density increase now as we head in.
This reminds me a lot of Guildford. There's some places in Perth where you go to some of the really old areas. There's some areas that look kind of like this, just because it's what was the direct influence.
Colonial.
Colonial Federation influence. At some point I'll have to learn to drive a manual.
They give you more options as to what you can drive.
This is true. I'm happy with automatic, but it'd be good just to have it. And then, like you said, it's more options. So if I find something else, well, and certainly in the UK, it's cheaper.
It's a lot cheaper. You pay
several thousand.
Quite a big premium for an auto.
Yeah, it's just silly, really, but oh well. But it's kind of, Richard mentioned the same thing too. Is it adds more, adds another level into the driving experience too, because you're physically, you're more active in the drive. So you mentioned something. I think you may have mentioned this about how you didn't spend all your life in Sheffield, but just some of it.
I was
Most
born
of it?
here, grew up here. I studied for university. I went to Ormskirk, which is just north of Liverpool.
Oh yeah.
Had to learn to listen to Scouse accents.
You're right, mate. You're right, mate.
Then we pulled into the university for the first time. He said, "Alright, if you go over there, we'll get you key for you."
You what, mate?
Your key.
I'm sure you'll meet some of the guys at Hatton's in due course, and some of those guys.
I met Richard at the event there.
Richard's alright. Well, he's Sheffield born. So he's okay. But some of the other guys at the shop that I've met were distinct. Scouse, and you're just like, whoa. And you meet some of the girls, and the girls are really nice, but then then the accent comes through, and you're just like, boom. Wasn't ready for that.
Right, so this is now Banner Cross.
Banner Cross.
We head down into the city now.
Down in the valley. Well, that makes sense. I mean, all the forges and mills would have opened by the river, so.
That's right. So the centre of Sheffield is in a bowl.
Yep. I imagine Manchester's probably the same as well. A lot of those big industrial cities.
Isn't as hilly around the edges.
That's true. It is
the
flatter.
actual city is quite flat.
I know. In the past, Sheffield's certainly been kind of described as being the back and beyond of society, but I imagine, it's a lot of these things where they've really tried to bring it out of that. I imagine so. Like Sheffield's quite an upcoming city.
Yeah, very much.
Because I know certainly in Birmingham they're really doing that there, and it's new. A lot of the new buildings are quite wild and different in the city centers, at least, anyway.
Yeah.
So, and now it's Doncaster is the one that everyone talks about in the back and beyond.
Last chance. Lost it.
Nope.
I waited.
Going.
I flashed. I waited.
Gone.
Okay, so we come down through, went across to Hunter's Bar.
Hunter's Bar.
And called Hunter's Bar because there's actually, if you look from the roundabout when we get down there, there's a bar in the middle of the roundabout.
In the middle of the roundabout?
There's an actual wooden gate.
Oh, right. I thought you were talking.
Which was the original toll gate to get into Sheffield. So we're now entering the old city.
Sorry, I was thinking pub.
No, not bar. There's plenty of those.
But not in the middle of the roundabout.
You can see it in the middle. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it from here. Yeah, I can see it from here. The big gate looking thing. Yeah.
And that was the original way in.
It's a neat little house there. So this road, I guess we can say this road's been here for quite a while then.
Oh yeah.
So it's just, yeah. Well, I guess that's one way to get around paying the toll. You just build the roads, a roundabout around it. Oh, man.
Almost there.
That's alright. I enjoy a good drive. I like driving for several reasons. One, the drive itself, and two, you just get to see things, and sometimes when you get bored, you can take a slightly different route and see what happens. Okay. Church.
Actually, a museum.
What? No, that's a museum, is it?
It was a church, yeah.
Well, technically, it is a church that functions as a museum.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Pedant.
I only get it because I can make a laugh out of it. So. Oh my gosh! What the heck has happened down there? I didn't realize it was Halloween. It's the Wonder Patrol's out. You've got Taco Bell's here?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Is that not good?
No, that's
Is Nando's as well?
Taco Bell. I cannot remember the last time I had a Taco Bell. I didn't remember. How long have you been in the UK for?
Oh, only about a year.
Oh, that's why. Oh man, that's bad news. For me at least, anyway.
So we have broken down stagecoach buses as well. I think you've got those in Australia.
That happens. The ones in Perth usually tend to catch fire.
Oh.
They don't break down as such as self-combust. Yankees Burger Bar. Nice.
The better one is down here, Uncle Sam's Burger Bar. Starbucks?
Yep.
Of course. Ubiquitous, really.
Yep. Is that honeysuckle or ash? It looks like an ash tree. The one that's flowering.
Yeah.
I think it's ash. Yeah, it looks like ash.
Yeah. Subway?
What? Yep.
Papa John's?
Oh, Papa John's. Wow. That was one I thought was only in the States too. This is good news. For some. So I guess we're coming close to the CBD. The city centre, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to skirt around the edge of it rather than go straight in. This was the old Chief Brewery that's been converted into apartments.
So that's
you
the
see the original brewing tower with the clock on.
Oh, right. Yeah. And it's open, but it's real. You know, leaving Australia and kind of, it's like coming in the next day. The plane ride, because like I left in the evenings, slept, and I'm here in the day. But the flight always seems to go on forever. You feel like you're in this state of suspension until they decide to land. I never, yeah.
This is like we drive from Sheffield to the skiing resort in Austria, which is
That's a heck of a
just
drive.
over 1,000 miles. But what you do is you get to see all the countries and all the culture and everything as you drive
you
through.
go through at least 4 countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas if you fly, you just see one airport, then you see another, and you're there.
Unless you have a window seat and you can look
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that. Because imagine for a lot of inter-Europe flights, they don't fly as high.
No.
They'd be quite low elevation, so you get
It's
to
only
see
about
it.
an hour and a half flight. So.
Yeah. I always like those apartments with the windows on the outside, so you can see what everyone's got in their apartment. on the balconies.
Yeah.
That's one thing that peeves me off when they design balconies and they put a glass edge. It looks nice, but then everyone just puts their clotheslines out the back.
Yeah. Well, can you see the reinforcing struts coming out the roof?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. So it looks like a fence, but it isn't. It's actually the concrete, and it's due to be another 10 stories high, but the council keeps refusing to give it planning permission to go any higher. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks stunted because it's not. It's meant to be a lot.
Yeah,
higher.
I can see. Yeah. Ooh, let me get the camera.
They're trying to compete with the other tower, which you can probably see in the distance down there, which
Yeah.
is St Paul's Tower, and they want this to be higher.
So that's a council flat, is it?
No.